Well, Diddy's still locked up and in the feds, which is familiar to a big chunk of your life.
Facts.
He's actually being accused of obstructing justice. And I believe his third or fourth bail attempt has been denied, which makes you think that he probably won't get a bail before his trial. Are you surprised, by the way?
No, feds don't. That's why I was like, certain people, well, I've learned this though, to say, feds don't do this, feds don't do that. But when I came up in the feds, they wasn't giving us bonds. They felt like you're a flight risk, or if you had too much money, no, he'll run on Gianna, or if you had too much pool, too much powder, they gonna run. Like with Puffy, he got a lot of resources. So that's why I'm not surprised that they don't want to give him bail to get out.
Well, the whole thing about using other people's phones, phone privileges, using someone else's phone and doing a three-way, which you're not allowed to do. Mm-hmm. Is that serious, or is that more like a slap on the wrist and everybody does it?
A lot of people do, but here's the problem. You got what you call the SIS. They will, and then you got the officer. They will look, like we got the payphone. They will look at certain phones and click it, and they're going to pay attention to you, or they're going to listen to your voice. So with Puffy, he's a big figure. And I get it, because you only get 300 minutes. I think that's like a 15, 20 calls. Y'all do the math, 15 minutes. So I used to have that stuff down pat, but I'm home now. So, and I understand what Puffy, because I should run out a lot of minutes. So with Puffy, trying to get stuff done. So man, because you got guys who don't call home. So, because you could put money on the phone to, call straight out. So he need extra minutes. So, man, you ain't gonna use let me get your pack number. Let me get your pack number. And, people, some guards infatuated with him. Some people, like the DA, like the prosecutor, they want more evidence. So they're gonna have the people, they're gonna subpoena his phone records.
Well, yeah. I mean, the prosecution said the defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will flagrantly and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. The defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted to abide by rules or conditions.
And then they're going to get that to the judge, and this is what I don't like about the judge. Some of the time the judge will say, okay, look, we're going to throw this out. Y'all can't use it. But, Your Honor, you didn't read it now. The prosecutor did dirty stuff about putting it before you. All that, objection, Your Honor, sustain, overrule. That'd be a bunch of bull, because the prosecutor done their dirt by putting that stuff out there, and the man in prison. So y'all talking about just because he's trying to get a phone call. See, y'all, he's not doing right. He's not rehabilitated. We can't let him back on the street. Oh, that ain't fair, man. Get a man an ankle monitor and go home. The only reason why I would say this, Black, and let's go for Jay-Z, Jigga, and Puffy. We get on them, we beat up on them, we do all this stuff, right? But we got people in the hood that got uncles and aunties that touch little girls, touch little boys, and we will delete somebody behind them. Don't play with my uncle. Don't say, you still love your uncle, you still love your auntie, and they do that stuff all the time in the hood. But because these celebrities and it's the social media, we love to beat up on them and, get them moments, Matter of fact, I got to do my Jay-Z video. I might do it out here in New York. That's what I'm going to do. Talk about the lawsuit while I'm out here in the Big Apple.
Do you think that Diddy has a chance of beating this?
No.
No?
No. Because here's the thing. This is another rule that people need to pay attention to. There's a bunch of bull. Diddy is all over the media, all over social media. Everybody and their mother and their child look at social media. Now, when you have a jury, you select this jury, judge tell them, y'all stay away from social media, don't look at, you already know who Diddy is, you already know what's going on.
Right, you know about the Cassie video.
Cut the bull. So I believe, I'm just waiting now, I believe Diddy gonna sit down and open up that playbook. Diddy gonna come from up out of there and go to that country where Russell at and gonna kick back with the cigar, take that.